Yo, welcome back to Run the Ropes Media. We finally have an actually exciting major
Yeah,
PLE, a
yeah.
major PLE this weekend. We're gonna dive into the whole thing. First off,
Flop Lesnar.
we
hey,
can talk
hey,
about that.
my boy Brock losing his aura, man. But we gonna get to it, bro.
First off, let's talk about the actual setup real quick for Survivor Series War Games. All right, so what do you think? Because this is the way WWE is going, right? And I just feel like maybe we just touch on this real quick. How do you feel about every main, right? If you want to call it the Big Four, whatever, PLEs, now having to be in a stadium? They're at Petco Park, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a gigantic
yeah.
stadium that we know it's not going to be fully sold out. That's a fact, right? Because they have to block off certain areas of the stadium.
hmm
They're in a baseball park, bro. How do you feel about every single one of these main ones? And by the way, they want to make all these main two nighters. That's a different topic for a different day. But how do you feel about everything being in a stadium right now?
Um, it's almost kind of just like they going big or go home. Like in a sense, I don't want to say it makes WrestleMania less special, but it kind of makes WrestleMania because that's what you expect for WrestleMania. You expecting the 80,000, the 100,000 people. It's a money grab, but my thing with that, like you can have more people, but have more affordable prices with the tickets. Like that's my thing, you know having these big stadiums, but the ticket prices is out the wazoo, you're gonna have a lot of empty seats. So like y'all gotta think about that as well, man. And again, you don't have to have a big, you know, a big party every single time.
I
And
agree.
and it's only like 5 matches. You get what I'm saying? Like back in the day when you got like 10 matches and you got more your money's worth, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's really a money grab and they are really just kind of like choking the life out of the fans' wallets with doing stadiums and things like that. So I mean that's just my opinion. Does it look cool on TV? 100%. Like I really think that if they didn't have the budget, or if they didn't think that they could do it, that they wouldn't do it. But man, and I'm probably just in my feelings about seeing them elimination chamber price tickets, bro. Because you remember I said I'm just like, yeah, like how you gonna be able to go and enjoy these type of things, man? Like,
You're
especially
not.
with stadiums, it's not cheap.
Yeah, and I do feel like the way that we're gonna break this down, I do feel like it's this way for a specific reason. I think obviously they booked the venues, well in advance, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they knew this thing was gonna be a stadium show, so they had to kind of put some all
Yeah.
star pieces around it in order to get
Mm-hmm.
the tickets
Yeah.
the way that they wanted to sell them. So yeah, I think not. Like you said, it does take away like the Summer Slams and the WrestleManias like. I also just from a viewer experience, sometimes stadiums, bro, like it kind of sounds like the crowd is dead on TV because the
It's
sound
so
travels
yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of takes the experience away a little bit, but
And which is kind of not funny, but like it brings a point because like even you was asking me when I went to Royal Rumble earlier this year, you was like,
yep.
bro, was it kind of like dead in there?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro, like it was loud up in there, man. But like from your point of view from home, you was just like, yo, bro, it sound kind of silent there, bro. So like I definitely get you where you coming from that point too.
Yeah, so I just thought that was just an interesting, little topic. I just seen people talking about that online, so I was like, yeah, I get
Hmm.
it. But yeah, let us break down the full Survivor Series War Games, and maybe we even touch on the whole War Games aspect, right? No more traditional Survivor Series matches for the past 5 years now, four or
Yeah,
5 years now.
yeah.
They are gonna have a traditional, Survivor Series match on
SmackDown.
SmackDown. So we'll have to see how that is. I guess. I mean, I think that match itself is a little bit. It makes no sense. I mean, why isn't it the MFTs versus the Wyatts? We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get to it, bro.
But let us break this down. Obviously we don't know match card. I got a feeling they're gonna open it up probably with the women. So let's just start with the women's war game match. We already touched on this, man. At least our personal feelings is kind of a thrown together match. You got one side is Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and now the latest addition AJ Lee versus Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch.
First and foremost, Lash Legend coming up straight from NXT, straight on Survivor Series, straight in War Games. Like, first off, shout out to her for doing that. I gotta go. I don't think Rhea and Charlotte are done. So I feel like it's gonna be some kind of mishap. They neither one of them trust the other person.
They're
So
really playing
maybe,
that up, right?
you get what I'm saying? So maybe it's gonna be like some kind of like miscommunication. Somebody's gonna hit the other person, cause the, that team to lose. I can't see Asuka and them taking the L. I can't see Lash Legend and them taking the L. Simply because there's no reason for them to take, like, with Charlotte and Rhea and them losing, you can continue a storyline with that. You know what I'm saying? You can have another Rhea versus Charlotte match. I want to say they 1-1 right now. So you can have a Rhea versus Charlotte match, to break the tie eventually. So I can see something going down with that. But as far as them winning, I just can't see the progression of Rhea Ripley and Charlotte and Alexa Bliss winning. Like, first off, Alexa and Charlotte tag team should have, dispersed anyway. I wasn't the biggest fan of that. So more direction with them losing than winning, but I definitely have to get a dub to the Kabuki Warriors, Becky Lynch, Lash Legend, and Nia.
I'm going to go the opposite. I think the faces get the victory in this match
Mm-hmm.
compared to probably what the main event is going to be. I don't think you have, the all-star kind of lineup in the women's, especially with AJ Lee being in there. Like, think about it this way. Who's taking the pin? If the heels win, who's taking a pin out of that face group?
Alexa could lose. Um,
That's kind of it, right? Like
Rhea,
AJ's not.
if Charlotte, I don't know, bro. Like, could it be too? Like, I just feel like the heels is gonna walk out Survivor Series on top, and I feel like it's gonna be some key it's gonna be some key heel turns too. Could Charlotte turn on Rhea in that match? Maybe not, but I definitely think it's gonna be some miscommunication between the two, which is gonna cause them to lose.
See, I actually think the opposite. I do think that there will be something between Charlotte and Rhea. However, I think that's going to be what the storyline coming out of their match is going to be. Like, they get the victory, but there's some type of disagreement or something like that coming out of there, so that way they can continue that storyline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the heels winning in the women's match really does anything. I really don't, because again, it's a thrown together match. Like, look at the heels right now that are in this match. Other than the Kabuki Warriors, like Last Legend and Nia Jax, you can just go do their own thing on SmackDown. Like, they got
Mm-hmm.
kind of tossed in this last minute
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So, and I also think it's easy if the faces take the victory. I mean, you can easily pin the rookie Lash Legend, or you can easily pin Nia Jax. Like,
Yeah.
there's more pieces. Even the Kabuki Warriors, right? Like, Asuka she ain't doing nothing right now to make you think she's beating anybody. You know what I mean? So let's just keep it real, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I am. And also, other than the men's, bro, like you just mentioned it, other than Charlotte and Rhea, like, I guess Alexa and Charlotte, like, what is the main thing coming out of this match, bro?
Nothing, bro.
And
This,
Becky and
yeah.
AJ, they're just gonna be fighting until Seth Rollins is healthy again. Like, that feud is always gonna be there.
Yeah,
So
and I don't even think that feud is even paying the bills right now. You know what I'm saying? I
no.
just feel like with Seth Rollins being out, like, there's really no interest. Like, I mean, like, it's y'all really y'all was just better off having another AJ Becky match. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
neither one of them are really getting anything out of being grouped in this War Games match. So
Yep.
honestly, this one is a toss up. But again, I'm gonna go with the heels for this one.
All right. Sticking with, thought maybe I was gonna sway you. Next up, let's talk about Stephanie Vauquer versus Nikki Bella. I think this is an easy W for Stephanie.
Yeah, I agree, man. I taking a belt, but then again, bro, the like WWE, man, it's almost like Nike right now, bro. It's so unpredictable. It's almost like I wanna just kind of go with the old formula and just like, nah, they will never take the belt off Stephanie Valkyrie this soon. But then again, bro, like they could. I don't see why they would do it with you know Nikki Bella. Like I can't see Nikki Bella holding that title and going on like a long run. But again, man, just as far as getting over with the just as far as getting over with the crowd on them, like I wonder how much of a barrier is that when it comes to like really being a champion. Like does it matter that much to them, you know what I'm saying, with the disconnect? Because it's like if you can't connect with the audience or if you can't connect with them as a champion, bro, like I just feel like most popular people can kind of get put to the side. So like I would want Stephanie Valkyrie to win, so that's why I'm saying she's gonna win. But I would not be surprised if they took that title off her and gave it to Nikki. Like I just wouldn't. But what would they do though? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't. It really wouldn't do anything.
The only way Nikki Bella walks out with that championship is if Brie Bella returns.
That would be dope though. That would be dope. They
And
do
I
a
would
little
be
bit of
fine
twin
with that.
magic. They do a little bit, but I don't know how that goes with her husband being over there in AEW, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, sometimes, hey, mama may want to step out and get her own bag. So if that's the case, low key, I feel like that's crazy, Dylan. But that might like I can even see them, the Bella twins being the tag champs. Like, I feel like them holding them tag titles, the women tag title, it would like it's more than what's going on now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they've never really had a solid tag team other than like Kaden Carter and Carter and Chance. Like, I think they were like the best women's tag team champs they had because they were a legit tag team, not just
I
two popular people, put
Raquel
together.
and Roxanne, I think should, you know what I'm saying? I think they should ultimately be the champions right now.
The tag champs.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the whole Kabuki Warrior thing. And Charlotte and Alexa were just kind of paired together. They didn't make sense as a tag team because they're two
Mm-hmm.
big stars on their own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's the only way she's walking out with that title, bro.
But I wouldn't mind that, man. But yeah, we got to give it to Stephanie. I would just like for them to do more with Stephanie, man. Seeing how Naomi was a champ, she was doing a lot. Like Naomi was care. You get what I'm saying? Like they went that direction with the championship to now Stephanie Valkyrie being a champion, and I feel like we just barely see her now.
Yeah, Naomi also was so involved in both brands, which helped her, right? Because she had the
Yeah, yeah.
storyline with Bianca built in and
Hmm.
Jade, and then she was also doing stuff on Raw between, Rhea and Io.
Yeah.
So she was there doing something constantly. So again, maybe that's another rant on the whole cross promoting of people on different brands. But yeah, they really not have not done anything with Stephanie yet. So
Facts.
I think you're right on the money on that one. But we'll wait. I mean, that would be dope if you got that interaction.
If
That
we
would be
did get
cool.
some twin magic, bro, that would be dope. That would be dope.
Let's talk about this Intercontinental Championship match. You got John Cena, Dominic Mysterio. How do you see this one playing out?
Cena wins, bro. Like I know you said you can't see. I know you said Dom walks out with the championship, bro. Like I just if how the John Cena tournament is gonna go, Gunther winds up winning. I can see Gunther beating John Cena for the championship, and that.
Okay. Let me cut you off right there because I want to ask you a simple question, right?
Mhm.
So Gunther beating John Cena. Yep. All well and good, right? We already knew this plot. He's gonna be the new legend killer. He's retiring everybody. But him winning that IC title puts him right back in the mid card. Is that what they want?
Is
No,
it
they
is
don't
it
want
is
him
it
in the mid card.
but is it technically mid card when you just beat John Cena? You know what I'm saying? Like
The IC title is a mid card belt. He wants to be taken serious as this dominant legend killer. He's got to be up with the big boys. Right or wrong?
I mean, no, you're right, bro. You're right. You're right. But what's stopping him from still being up there with the big dogs, though, bro? Like, what's stopping him? Like, I can't say like he's gonna be a double champion, but like he never got that. He never got that rematch for the world heavyweight champion. So championship. So once all this is over with, like he's still coming for Punk, but he's also got the IC championship as
That's
well.
what makes it tricky, I think.
But throwing the IC title back on Dom when Dom is the AAA mega champion and he's potentially gonna be the face of AAA, like, yeah, y'all can still do it, but give that title to somebody else. Like, truth be told, bro, for some reason I'm kind of on a Gunther train right now, bro.
Oh,
I don't know why, Dylan, but like put the title on him, bro. Like I just feel like he's coming back with a different aura, bro. I don't know if it's the old music or something that I'm rocking with, but he's beating John Cena. And if we really want to do something, put the IC title on him. He doesn't have to beat CM Punk in a rematch, but him walking around, so what? He's not gonna have a title then? Because let's just say he don't beat Punk in a rematch. So what? He's just gonna beat all the top guys and not hold any gold?
I mean, I'm just speaking historically, right? That IC title is mid card. So unless you want him to have these feuds, we know he ain't becoming double champ. Are they really gonna make a double champ, bro?
Nah,
Right
they're not
now in the
gonna do
current
that.
state,
They're not gonna make him a double
that's not
champ.
gonna happen. So he wins that belt, he's gonna have to defend it. And then here's the caveat: he ain't always going to be the IC champion, right? He's going to
Mm-hmm.
have to lose to somebody.
True.
And if we're making Gunther this dominant legend killer, the guy can't lose for at least a full year, bro. So why make him an IC title when he's going to have to drop it to somebody? That's my only caveat where my head is going with this.
I see it, but also why put him in the main title picture if he's not gonna beat Punk? He ain't beating Punk right now. He ain't
I
beating
still don't
Cody.
think he even needs to freaking beat Cena, bro. And this is no Gunther slander. The whole premise of this damn tournament in the beginning, Cena, there's a promo package of him saying this. This is for young up and coming talent to showcase their talent. Gunther is
I'm sorry, y'all.
38 years
I'm
old.
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I got my boy talking, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Gunther is 38, bro.
So
He's
give it to Melo
38
then.
years old. Melo just lost to him.
I,
I was. Don't get me started on that.
I said that, so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
Melo should
sorry.
have won. I will still stick with that. Again, it's nothing against Gunther. I just don't think Gunther needs that.
No,
Gunther
he
is
don't.
established as
Yeah,
a top guy
yeah,
already. He's a
yeah.
top guy. Why not give that opportunity to Kamaru Hayes, bro? The guy's done nothing yet. He beat out Trick Williams on the main roster, and they've done nothing with him. He's in the most important tournament of anything he's done on this main roster so far, and then you have him lose. I get it, it's losing to Gunther, so it's not like he plummets in stock, but imagine he beat Gunther.
Yeah.
The way that they had that match play out too, by the way, the whole count out scenario, like he beat Bronson Reed with the count out,
Hmm.
right? It would have been perfect, bro. They had that false count out
Yeah.
on the outside. I'm like, bro, they're actually gonna do it. Carmelo's gonna get the count out win. It doesn't hurt Gunther, but it puts Melo
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Didn't do it. It did. We just
I
went on
know
a rant
you
with Gunther, right? We're talking about the Survivor Series match here. I think Dom wins. I'm gonna say Dom wins again just because of that. We know Cena is down to two matches. It's Survivor Series and it's Saturday night's main
main
event.
event.
Who is gonna be
We
Gunther?
want
So
Cena to lose. Well, you just said he doesn't have to lose to Gunther. You just said he does. But we gotta do a Cena. We gotta do a last Cena video, y'all. Cause I
yeah,
know Dylan. Yeah, we got to. We got to. We got to. So expect that video. Dylan got Dom winning. What, straight up cheating? And you know he ain't gonna win straight up. But I
it
can't even see him winning cheating, bro. Dom not winning. John Cena winning, bro. I just cannot see Dom beating John Cena, whether he cheat to win. Like nah, nah. I'm probably going to rent if John Cena loses, bro. Like dead serious. Like, nah, man. John Cena got this one.
All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about what's probably going to be the main event. We got, let's just call it Team Vision. With the Bronze, you got Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman. You also have CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman Reigns. I mean, you talk about star-studded, right? This is an all-star lineup. Do they all need to be in a War Games match? Absolutely not.
No, they could have put
Again,
LA
two. By the
Knight in
way,
there with somebody. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go first for your predictions. Just another thing to throw out there: we have yet another main PLE where both world titles aren't defended.
That's
Go
because both
ahead.
of them are in War Games. Why is the SmackDown champion teaming with the Raw? Like, this is the most like unorganized War Games, men and women, bro. Like, War Games meant something when it was Bloodline versus, this team over here, or NXT War. Like, it was like almost like a year's worth. Like, again, all these guys got, they got tidbits. You know what I'm saying? But it's not war. Like, you
Yeah.
get you get like none of this stuff is personal. Like, is Drew McIntyre really mad at Jay Uso and the Usos and Roman like that anymore? Nah, but was he like a year ago? Yes. So it's just
Yeah.
like, I don't feel it, bro. It's just like we gonna have an all-star match. We basically got all the guys who was on this WrestleMania trailer, in one match. Truth,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
what it really is.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. The heels win, right? And also, because I never give him credit, shout out to Logan Paul for actually fighting on Monday Night Raw. He was in the match. Cause I always say, he ain't been putting in, he been putting in work. Shout out to Logan Paul. The heels will win, but the heels will win. I got a feeling, I just feel like Jay Uso is gonna turn on his team. And something is telling me that this is needed for him, bro. And it may be too soon. It may not even happen. It may just be because this is something that I want. But I want a heel Jey Uso. But he's so over with the crowd. It's kind of like when we had Captain Sean Dean on here, and talk about heels versus faces, and what how some people are just molded to be a face. John Cena molded to be a face. Cody molded to be a face. Jay Uso right now with his interactions with the crowd, he's so over as a face to the point where I feel like if he was a turn heel, it would probably hurt him more than anything. But as far as just sales and things like that, but I feel like he needs to turn on Roman Reigns because of the way Roman did them years ago. Like, and again, this may not happen, right? I still got the heels winning, but how I will want War Games to end is with Jay kicking either CM Punk in the face because he keep losing to him for the title. He can kick his brother in the face because they was just fighting that Mania. He can kick Roman in the face because look at the history. Jay got more history, bad history with the people that he's on the team with than the people he's going against. He got bad blood with his brother who didn't cost him championships and belts. He got bad blood with his cousin who didn't choke them out in a Hell in a Cell match. And like, oh, you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, Jay got real beef with the people that he's teaming with more than the people that he's going up against. Like, a heel Jay would be phenomenal. Again, I don't know if that happens, but I got the heels getting that dub. I got the heels getting the dub.
Yeah. I also have the heels getting the victory. The whole Jey Uso thing is interesting and intriguing, especially with the whole Jimmy dynamic too. But bro, they always leave us little nuggets, right? That they want us to try to pay attention to. The main thing I've been taken away from this for the last 2 weeks is the promo that Roman just cut on Monday. He looks at both Cody and Punk and says, "That title looked better on my shoulder."
Mm-hmm.
Punk has to go, "What are you talking about?" And then he looks
Mm-hmm.
at Cody. "Oh, he's talking about you." That's what everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
We want Roman Reigns as a champion again. My only thing about, me and you are notorious on this channel for looking in the future and trying to predict,
Yeah.
2 WrestleManias from now. We can't really predict anything with Roman because we don't know when the next time he's going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
So, it all depends on his schedule. I feel what's going to happen at the end of this match, right? The heels are winning. Okay, well, how do we get there then? Well, we got Brock Lesnar on that team anyway.
Yeah.
Do we really need anybody to turn on each other when you got freaking Brock Lesnar on the team,
And this
bro?
is the first time Brock has been in War Games, correct?
Bro, somebody's going through the cage.
Yeah.
Brock could beat the whole team if he wanted to.
Facts.
Let's be honest. We get Brock standing, bro. If Brock is the first one in the cage,
Well, that's if he don't rip his pants or fall going down the dang entry. My man Brock getting up there in age, man. We got to give him a little bit of just dues, bro. But
he's been having a rough go a little bit lately, all right? But if my man is starting the War Games match and you're sending everybody from that shark cage, right, down, bro, they're getting slaughtered. Let's just be honest. That heel team, you're talking about some big boys, bro.
They stack. They got Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Logan Paul, bro. They got a stack. This is a star-studded stack War Game. Don't get me wrong, it just don't make sense. It looks good on paper, but the story, the pieces of the puzzle is just not adding up. That's it.
They put the biggest names in the company in one match together. All right, now it's going to be interesting. Obviously, like we said, the fallout. It just depends on a lot of things, bro. My other thing too with Jay, right? He's almost to the point of he got himself to that star level. Now the title picture's kind of,
title picture's done, bro. He's in a tag team with his brother again, bro. He's a tag, and that's why it's so either he's gonna be a heel or he's gonna be a tag team guy, bro. That's it. Because right now you're not taking that title from Punk. And you're not taking that title from Cody. So it's what else do you do, bro? Do you get the IC title back? But then that's a demotion, right? Or do you stay in a tag team with your brother? Or that's a demotion, right? So what turn heel, bro? At least you would stay in that main event picture, bro. That's it. He needs a heel run, bro. But then again, like I say, he's just so over with no belt that is not need. They probably look at him like, oh, Jay, you don't need a belt. The fans love you. You don't need a title. Throw the IC belt back on him, bro. As far as that heavyweight title picture, man, Punk got that title, bro. And I can see a Roman. I can see a Roman and Punk, and I can see a Roman and Cody again. That's all I can see. That's all.
Well, that has to happen. Those two matches have to happen at some point, right?
You still got Brock in the picture too, though. You got Brock in the picture. Will Brock get one more title run before he's done? We don't know. Just how you say we don't know when Roman gonna pop back up. We don't know when Brock gonna pop back up. Brock gonna be gone probably to the Rumble. Roman is gonna be gone probably to the Rumble. And if I had $2 to put on a $10,000 wrestling ticket, I would probably say one of them two is gonna win the Royal Rumble. So it just leaves me no room for Jay. What do we do with Jay? Him and his brother may win the tag titles at Mania again. You never know. You got to stick to him. Man. But yeah, real seriousness, turn them heel. I think that'll be the best run. But speaking of heels, the heels will win. I think the heels is taking over Survivor Series in both the men and the women's War Games. So y'all let us know in the comment section below who y'all think will be winning Survivor Series War Games. We only got 4 matches, bro. We got 4 matches. So, man, that ain't nothing, bro. 4 matches? War Games is going to be damn near an hour by itself, right?
Yes,
the women's match is going to be about an hour. Men's match is going to be about an hour. 20, 30 minutes for, the other match is not even going to be, Cena match probably be 10, 15 minutes. And then what's the other match we got?
Stephanie and Nikki. So that's probably
7 minutes. About a 7 minute, about a 7 minute match, bro. So War Games gonna have to take over, man. But again, y'all let us know how y'all feel, bro. And what's that? It's on Saturday. It's on Saturday, yeah. So tap in with us and let us know how y'all feel.
Yes, sir. So like the video, share the content, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. And that's it, man. Let's enjoy some more games, and we'll talk about it afterwards. All right?
Shall see. And other than that, you got your boy Break,
Got Dylan.
and we out.
Peace.